my gosh, this is kind of a dream come true. I was that girl that was obsessed with watching makeup tutorials in high school, and now I'm making one. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this makeup look right here. So this is my easy everyday makeup. I've literally been doing this makeup look for probably 5 years. This has just been my go-to simple, light, easy, but still really pretty makeup that makes me feel good and confident. This is what I wore throughout college, my internship, and now in my job. And it's also just what I'll throw on if I'm running some errands or going to hang out with some friends. So I really love it. It's quick. It only takes about 10 minutes to do usually. I'm also going to give you guys some tips on how to easily dress this up. It's a look that can really go from day to night or into bigger occasions super easily. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this makeup look right here, then just keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to zoom you on in here. Hello. So first thing, got my beauty sponge wet, and I am just going to use a little bit of primer. I really like the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It has SPF in it, it's just super smoothing. It's also really good ingredients for your skin. I just stick this everywhere. Alright, got my primer all rubbed in. So now I'm gonna go in with my very favorite foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I use it in the color Y215. I love this foundation. I've literally been using it for 4 or 5 years, and it's just the best one that I have found. I also recently got the powdered version of it, which is also really good. It's the Matte Velvet Skin, and this is nice if you're going for kind of a lighter look and you just want like a little bit of coverage. But on an average day, this is normally the one I'll go for. So I just do a pump, and then I go ahead and around. And I should say, you don't need to use these exact products to get this look. You can use pretty much, you know, your favorite versions of whatever these are to get a similar look. Okay, so dotted it around my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with my sponge. I use the Morphe beauty sponge. I don't know what that's called exactly, but I really like it. I like it more than the Beauty Blender because it has this big flat edge here, and it's just bigger and kind of does the job faster. And this look is nice because you can kind of add to it depending on what you're doing. So if you wanted more coverage, or you feel like you are going to an event or something where you need a little bit more, you can go ahead and add concealer right now. This is one I like to use. It's the NYX HD Studio Photogenic. There we go. But for today, I'm just going to kind of stick with this super natural look, so I'll probably just do the foundation for today. Yes, I do have it right here, but that is okay. Nothing much I can do about it. Okay, now we've got foundation on. I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder to kind of set things. I kind of alternate between a couple of different powders. My favorite is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This one here. That's what I'm going to use today, but I also have like a super cheap e.l.f. one that I use, and yeah, just whatever you have is fine. Here we go. Next I'm going in with bronzer. So I like to use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is so good for fair skin. If you have fair skin like I do, it's just really beautiful. So I like to take out a fluffy brush Put it under my cheekbones, under my chin, drag it down a little, and then a bit corner of the forehead. I just like to take a little bit just on the very corner of the brush and get the edges or the sides of my nose. The very tip. I also take a little bit usually under the edge of my lip just to make it a little fuller. And that is bronzer. Okay, next I'm going to go in with blush. I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill BECCA face palette. It has really pretty blushes in it. So I have one that's kind of that coral with a little bit of the shimmer. And this blush goes really far. I usually just like to take a little bit, mostly on the apples, and then kind of sweep it back. Alright, nice and warmed up now. I love blush, it's so pretty. Next I'm going to go in with highlighter. And this is the Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder. I don't know why it's called matte, but it's not. And it's in the color 01. This is my favorite highlighter. It's just so subtle, and it's like candlelight, just lighting up your face. And you can build it up to get a little bit more if you want, but it's super pretty. I got a sample of it years ago in a little beauty subscription kit, and I was just obsessed instantly, and then ended up repurchasing it. So it's a highlight I've been using for a long time. Look how pretty that is versus none. It looks a little bit more intense on camera than it does in person, but it's super pretty. I also like to take a little bit under my eyebrow, up onto my forehead, just to make sure it's all really even. Okay, I also like to take a little bit on my finger and then put it on the bridge of my nose. Just make it a little boop. And then whatever's left, I just stick in the corner of my eyes. Blend that out. That's highlight. See, I told you this goes quick. We are already going to move on to our eyes. So my favorite eye palette is the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is beautiful. Can you guess which colors I've used the most? Golden Ochre and Burnt Orange are my go-to crease color. And yeah, they're just super pretty. So I take a big fluffy brush and I just dip it into both of them. And then just go into the crease. So I like to focus it mostly in the outer corner and then bring it up to the crease and then just sort of blend softly. Same for the other side. I just feel like this gives my eyes a little bit of definition and a little bit of warmth without being too overkill, you know? Okay. Then I just use the same brush usually, and I go in with a slightly darker color, Raw Sienna. And just deepen up the outer corner and the crease a tiny bit. And from here, like I said, this look is super easy to dress up if you want to. I'm probably just gonna stop, you know, on the lid here but if you wanted to, you could go in with a couple deeper shades and make it even smokier, or you could add like a gold or a silver, some shimmery color to the lid. That's super pretty. That's like usually I'll do a gold. But for just kind of the everyday look, I usually just go with the two colors. I'm also gonna grab a little pencil brush and take it underneath. And it's with the same two colors I used for the transition. And then just grab the darker one and putting it on the outer corner. Make some really cute faces, huh? And I like to just take the big brush again and kind of just blend the whole thing out. We want it to be soft, you know? All right, we're looking pretty good. Next I'm going to curl my eyelashes. One sec. Ta-da. Really quick, I'm gonna add just a little bit more highlight. I'm gonna take the color Tempera from the palette and just stick it in my inner corners here. It just makes it super glowy, just makes you look really awake. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite mascara. If you need a new mascara, try this one. It's so good. I have tried so many mascaras in my day, and this is by far the best. It's the Tarteist Lash Paint. It looks like. It's awesome. So this is probably the step in my makeup that takes the longest is mascara. So let's see if I can do it on camera. Oh, you see that? That's one eye done. Makes such a huge difference. This mascara makes my lashes super separated, fluffy. Camera's gonna die. Be right back. Ooh, sorry about that. My camera died. While I was letting it charge for a minute, I just finished up my mascara and add a little bit on the bottom, and we're almost done. We have 2 steps left. So next I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I use the color medium brown, and this is I've been using for my eyebrows for years. I feel like no look is complete until you do your eyebrows, and even if I'm like not wearing any makeup but I'm still going to go somewhere, I'll usually still run a little bit of this through. So I like to start the outer corner, fill it in a little bit, and then just go underneath super lightly. It kind of evens the whole thing out. Okay, and then I just comb it through. And that's it. So now I'm going to do the other side. Now in this corner, I'm barely using any pressure. I don't want it super dark. I just want to add a little bit of definition. Okay, so I'm just going to take my brow gel. It's the Anastasia one, big surprise, and just go ahead and comb through my brows here, just to set it. Okay. And then our very final step is just to set out some setting spray. I love the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And we use a tiny bit. It kind of helps it stay in place all day. And then from here, if I wanted to add some lipstick or whatever, I totally could, but honestly this is pretty much just how I leave it every day. I usually just put on some chapstick and call it good. But yeah, this is my everyday makeup look. Okay, so if you guys try this look or you're inspired at all, please let me know. You can either comment down below, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I have all that info listed in the description box. I would love to see what you do. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys would like to see any other makeup looks or maybe how to dress this up or dress this down, I kind of mentioned it, but I could go more in depth of how to do that. Let me know, because I would love to film that for you guys. So I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!